hello. Welcome. It is your hostess with the mostest, Shy Rosalind. I am also the owner, chief cook and bottle washer of Pond's Edge Designs. And this is Bead and Chat. This is a special episode. Um, I am not working on a project tonight. I am going to talk about the big event of the morning, the coronation of King Charles III. Yes, I know. Everybody making fun of him. The monarchy is not as fun as it used to be. People don't follow it like that, like they used to back in the day. Yes, I know. And the conspiracy theorists are probably out there talking about it's actually some kind of demonic demonic ceremony and all that. So yes, I know. But I'm here to talk about the jewelry. That's what I'm here to talk about. So that's what we're going to talk about tonight. We're going to put all the political stuff aside. Yes, I know there were protests and all that. So yes, I know. But I just want to talk about the styles and the jewelry because it was a little different than the last coronation, which was, of course, in 1953, Queen Elizabeth II. So compared to her ceremony, it was actually scaled down. So anyhow, welcome to Bead and Chat. Likes are free. Subscribers are always appreciated and welcome. Comments are always appreciated and welcome. So please subscribe if you are so inclined. Tell a friend or two or three. If you wish to support the channel, there are two ways you can use. You can send a Cash App, or you can purchase a finished project from a previous Beat and Chat episode, which is in my store, Pondsedgedesigns.net. You can follow me on Facebook. You can also follow me on Instagram. So let us get things started. And I won't be on long, I promise. Because I know it's Saturday night. People got places to go, things to do. So I'm going to share my screen. So we're going to start with, I think we're going to start with, let me see. Yeah. Sorry. We're going to start with this. So this is courtesy of the courtjeweler.com. And it gives some sorry about that. It gives some details into the actual history behind the crowns and all that good stuff. So I just want to talk about that a little bit. And of course, let's see if I can. Okay, that's the coach, which I don't want to talk about. Okay. I want to start here because this is actually kind of interesting. Let's see if I can blow up this picture. Probably not. It may not let me enlarge this picture. So yeah, it's not letting me. Let's see if I can do it this way. Okay, there we go. So I want to start with this one first because it is actually an interesting color. And I'm all about the color, babe. So this is the first or second robe that King Charles. It's weird saying King Charles. I'm still not used to it, but this is an interesting color. I have never seen like maroon. It's like a maroon, brown, white with white bows on top. I don't get it. But the history behind it was actually crimson velvet. Oh, see, crimson, excuse me. An ermine robe of state was worn by his grandfather, King George VI, for his coronation in 1937. Okay. Okay, here's a closer look at it. It's so funny. They caught, they, they caught him with his eyes closed. Ah, wait, wait. Hold on. Let me. Oh my god. They caught him with his eyes closed. Oh man. I would not be surprised if if the firm reaches out and says take that picture down. That is so unflattering. But yes, this is a close up. We just let me scroll up a little bit so we can we can ignore his face for a moment. Okay, yeah. So that is ermine. So that's a real fur. Peter must be having a fit. Actually, no. Peter should not have a fit because he is re-wearing something. So no new animals were killed making this cape. So, and I wish I could get a pointer that actually worked, but the gold and maroon collar is the badge and order of the garter. Now, I don't know all of the history behind all of the jewelry. Each piece has its own symbolism. Um, so this happens to be the order of the garter. I've heard of it. I don't know the whole history behind it. Maybe one day, if I have time, we can go through the history behind each of it. Um, this is now. This is interesting. This is yeah. He got some fat fingers too. Um, this is the wait, put an essential ahead of the court. Okay, this is before the coronation. Um, so this is his signet ring, which he got when he became king, and they say his wedding band, but I don't see a wedding band, so I'm not sure. I don't see his wedding band. Um, but doesn't that ring look like something the Pope would have? Just out of curiosity, it does look like something the Pope would wear too. I guess maybe because he's the ceremonial head of the Church of England. I guess they kind of copied it from the Pope. Who knows? But I just found it interesting. But yeah, he got some up. He got some swollen fingers. But anyhow, I let us move on. And again, you're watching Bead and Chat. I am your hostess with the mostest. Um, likes are free and always welcome. Subscriptions are welcome. Comments are always free, whether it's now or in the comments when you watch this on the replay. And yes, I am also broadcasting on Facebook as we speak as well. So same thing. Likes are free and always welcome, and comments are always welcome. Let's see. So I want to talk about this for a moment. It's not jewelry. However, this is the screen they put up when the king was anointed. I'm assuming the archbishop put some oil on his head and blessed him. That's usually what happens with an anointing. So they put up a screen because they felt it was like this was like one of the more personal and holy, I guess, parts of the ceremony. So they put the screen up, and I actually love the color scheme on this screen. Let's see. Can I keep hitting the wrong screen. Okay, let's see. Can I make this a little bit larger for you guys? Oh, it's already pretty large. Okay. But I love the color scheme. I don't know who made this. I don't know who made the screen. Let's see if it says who made it. Oops. Behind the screen, the sacred part of it, by a special embroidered screen. Um, it doesn't say who made it, but I'm digging the colors, man. I could actually. I have a piece that I think the piece that I started working on last week with you guys, the bracelet, has some of these colors in it. So, this was really cool. I may keep this as a color theory um like inspiration on my inspiration board. So, and I just wanted to point that out on a color theory um in a color theory way. It's really cool. Let's see. All right, so let's go down a little bit. Let's go to the next. Okay. So this isn't, well, it's not really jewelry related. Um, they took him out of his robe, the ermine thing. They took him out of it, and they took off something else he was wearing, and for the anointing part, so he was pretty much just in a shirt, dress shoes, and I can't believe his hands are so swollen. Um, Sorry, it just jumps out. And then after the anointing ceremony, they put him in this robe. Um, and let me tell you something. This gentleman that's helping him dress, I think it's like he's like his special bodyguard or something like that. He's cute, y'all. Just saying. Um, Major Johnny Thompson. Yeah, Johnny Thompson's kind of hot. Um, so next up, this lady, she was one of the stars of the day. She had to carry this sword the whole time. Oh, they gave her like a little holding thing that she could rest it in, like a flag, like a flag staff. But she is Penny Mordaunt, Lord President of the Council, carrying the sword of state. That sword is no joke. Look at it. Look at it. It's just as tall as she is. And she carried that thing, didn't even blink. She got, look at her arms. She got arms of steel. You know this lady works out. She got arms of steel. You can't really see her biceps under the cape, but from what we can see, this lady worked out. She earned that. And she carried it the whole time. So more power to her. And then they switched. At one point during the ceremony, they switched swords, and she carried both of them. She carried the one sword that you saw. She had that in her hand the whole. She carried that the whole time. They set it on the altar for a little bit. She carried this sword and handed it to. Why did it keep catching him with his eyes closed? Oh Jesus! Oh my God! The royal family gonna have a fit. They gonna tell this. They gonna tell this person, whoever runs this site. They gonna tell him to take these things down. They keep catching him with his eyes closed. I don't know who the photographer was, but the photographer is probably gonna get in trouble too. They keep catching him with his eyes closed. But they swapped the swords, and now this one is called the Sword of Offering. So, but look at them, man. Look at all them jewels. And I know some people are going to say these jewels were stolen and blah, blah, blah. Yes, we know. That's a discussion for another day on probably a different channel. But, yeah, check it out, though. I do like the blues and the greens. That's kind of drawing me to it. I keep catching him with his eyes closed. Oh dear Lord, have mercy. Let Let us move on, because I'm just gonna keep laughing at him. Um, sorry. Uh, hey, to be Irish, how you doing, my friend? How's the pup? How's the doggy? I know you had to take some time off. You had some internet issues for a little while there, so I hope the garden's doing okay. Um, yeah, it was kind of funny. Um, yeah, I know, and I know it's late over there. You guys are you guys are a couple of hours ahead of us, so yeah, I could not get up at 5 o'clock. It was 5 a.m. our time in New York. There was no way I was not getting up that early. No, could not do it. But thanks for passing through, my dear. And I'm gonna go back to your channel. And I'm gonna go back to your channel. Yes, all good. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna pop over to your channel and see how the garden's going. But I appreciate you stopping by, and everybody, please check out To Be Irish Live. Please check out his channel. He does gardening and stuff like that, and he is in Ireland, obviously. So do check him out. And thanks again for stopping through. I appreciate you. So, and so this thing, I'm not sure the history behind it, but it says it's a coronation spur. I'm assuming it has something to do with horses. And yeah, I'm not sure about that. That is another show for another day. Now these are kind of interesting. The Armills bracelets made from gold champlive and bassatile enamel lined in velvet. Wow. Um yeah, you can see the velvet line. That velvet lining looks a little worn out a little bit. I mean, it just goes to show, no matter how careful you keep your jewelry, after a while, they do wear out. And you can see from the lining inside that, yeah, it's a little worn out. But check out, let me see if I can make this any bigger, because I want y'all to see the color. Okay, let's see if that works. Okay, that's a little bit better. But I want you guys to see the color, the gold and red. I'm not sure what the design is. I wish it would. It doesn't say what the design is. It just says what it is. So I would have to do a little more digging. Um, oh, you. Oh, okay. My bad. So you live in England, but you're from. I got you, my dear. Thank you. Yeah, but you gotta think they're probably 300 years old. Yeah, that's true. That is true. I'm sure they are old. I mean, it's kind of obvious, but it's just curious because they never, these are pieces that you pretty much never see unless it's a coronation. So makes you wonder where they keep. I'm assuming some of it's in the museum. Some of it is probably in some private collection at Buckingham Palace, maybe. I'm not sure. uh, well, that's y'all king. Oh my god. Oh man. You funny. Oh boy. Yeah, he's up there. Um that's my thing slow. Come on. My thing's a little slow. Okay. Um let's see what else we got. And then uh yeah, this is the sovereign's ring. I have to try and find some better pictures because I it looks like it's I don't think it's a ruby, but it's some red colored stone. And oh, his eyes are open, y'all. They caught him. They caught him with his eyes open. Oh God. On display running can be seen on public tours in the summer season. Ah, okay. Some of the regalia is on display in the royal palaces and can be seen on public tours during the summer season. Okay, gotcha, gotcha. Yeah, yeah. I figured some of it had to be on display, but I know some of the pieces are like they're considered private pieces or personal pieces, so they're not. They don't display all of them, but yeah, I figured some of them were on display. So, all right. So they caught Charles. They finally caught Charles with his King Charles. I'm sorry, with his eyes open for this one. Um, let's see. And this is he's holding the Sovereign's orb, which now that I think about it, there's the Pope does a speech every New Year called uh Urbi et Orbi, which is it's like his yearly speech to the world. And now that I'm thinking about it, this is probably something that was snitched from the Catholic Church. Um I mean, the Pope doesn't have an orb, but I'm almost certain there's some symbolism in the Catholic Church that has something that looks like an orb. I gotta look into that. But yeah, I think he just he snitched. They snitched some stuff from the Catholic Church. Just saying. Henry the Eighth. Henry the Eighth ripped some stuff off. um, and representing the. Okay, gotcha. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was in the description. And the royals don't really have good. Yeah, that's true. Yes, some are personal and some and storage. That's what I was thinking. Got it. Got it. See, I'm glad you stopped by, adding a little extra, adding a little extra to the discussion. Thank you. Thank you. Let's see. So yeah, there's the orb, and and they caught him with his eyes open. Oh, bless him. Let me make sure. And of course, the big moment. That's Scepter's no joke. This is now. Let me make sure I get this right. The Saint Edward's crown. Um, I, if I remember correctly, okay, this is a better shot. If I remember correctly, they are allowed to choose which crowns they want to use. And I know they sometimes the crowns have to be refitted and altered to fit the to obviously to fit to fit the person's head. Um, let me see. What's up? Henry was Catholic, became Protestant after the Pope refused his first divorce. Yes, yes, I remember it now. Thank you. Yeah, he was Catholic, and yep, he got mad because he wanted to divorce. I forget which wife. I know it's the first wife. I forgot her name, but yeah. Yeah. Yep. I remember. Um, and it was called the Reformation. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. You're jogging my memory now. All this all this stuff we learned in school. They don't they need to Amberlynn. Yeah. Amberlynn. Thank you, my dear. Oh, man, I used to know this stuff by heart cuz they taught us that in Catholic school. We used to have this stuff memorized sometimes. Yep. Oh goodness. So this is they said it's a St. Andrew's crown. I know sometimes they have to alter it depending on how it's going to fit the person. Sometimes obviously it's got to be like adjusted, cleaned up and all that. And I know sometimes they do take some stones out. I think for Camilla's crown, which I'll show in a little bit, they actually removed one of the stones that was originally in the crown, and here's another shot of it, and swapped it out with a different stone. I think there might have been some kind of controversy over one of the stones, because some of the stones were technically stolen from other countries. So um that's another shot of the crown, and it's as heavy as it looks. Um, yeah, it looks heavy. And he had to wear that almost the entire day. Okay. So next, so yeah, he's leaving. Uh oh, okay. So the St. Edward's crown was swapped out for the Imperial State crown. Oh yeah, it does look a little different. Okay. Um, his robes were replaced, and then he put the ermine robe back on. So still a lot of robes. Uh, and George was one of the pages. He'll remember that for the rest of his life. Because he's going to end up at some point as King George VII, if the monarchy continues that far. I won't be around to see that. Um, but there's another look. That's the other. It's okay. I see. Is it? um. Okay. I knew it was stolen from somewhere. That's Camilla. Yep. Um. That's Camilla's crown. It would, of course, cause controversy. It was stolen from the Punjab. Yeah, I figured that's what it was. Um, because I had heard, and I don't think it was just her crown. There's another crown. I can't remember which one it was, but there's another one that's controversial. Because some of the stones were taken from either India or part of Africa. So, um, yes, thick neck. Oh, you bad. He has a thick neck. Um, yeah, it's gonna be about 40 years because you figure Charles, he's 72. So I'm not gonna put anything out into the universe, but he's not gonna reign as long as his mother did. That's for sure. So then William's almost 50 now. He's 40 something years old. So let's say William becomes king at, I don't know, when he turns 55. So depends on how long he sticks around for. So yeah, maybe about 40 years. But like I said, I don't think I'm going to be around to see that. But it will be interesting. Um, let's see. Um, and he changed out. Yeah, okay, that was the other thing. The piece in the middle. I mean, I know the original ne- necklace, for lack of a better word, is the Order of the Garter, and then he put the piece below it, hanging below it. That wasn't on in the original picture, so they added something to it. I'm not gonna scroll all the way up yet. Yeah, here we go. This is what they added. The badge, okay, was worn by King George V and the Sixth. Okay, so he added that on. Wow, that's no joke. That's some serious design work. Okay, so now we're gonna move on to the consort, Queen Consort Camilla. Hold on, and let me share because it's a different screen for her stuff. So bear with me. um, so I'm going to stop sharing this one. I'm just gonna give me 1 second, guys, because I have Camilla's stuff under a different. I have hers under a different. Here we go. Okay. So moving on to Camilla. Thank you, Harper's Bazaar. Her crown is this is the crown that they let me see. Oh, yeah. Okay, these were the consort rings, but she didn't wear it. She's and those I guess will go back into storage. The Queen Mary crown. Okay, here's the crown that Camilla was crowned in. And I love the purple, y'all. And the fur trim, yo, I'm digging it. I'm so digging it. This is the Queen Mary crown. It was updated because remember I said sometimes they have to make adjustments to fit the person who's going to be wearing it. So they do have to, fit and um she's not queen because it was his mother's word made it his vested queen. Ah, okay, yeah, that's why they said queen consort, right? Yeah, that makes sense. Mama, oh God. Okay, guys, bear with me a second. Papa. All right, guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. Take care. Take care. Night night. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. So this is the let me see what it was. Yes. So this was the one. There's a Koh-i-Noor diamond, which of course was presumed stolen from another country. So it was removed and replaced with a different stone. But I am digging the color, that deep purple, and of course it's perfect. It's a perfect backdrop for the stones that are there. So this is something to keep in mind when you're working with different colors. Let's see. That's her wearing it. This particular crown has a silver frame. It's lined with gold, set with approximately 2,000 diamonds. Some are brilliant, some are rose cut. The crown has an open work band set at the front, with the Cullinan 4 diamond, rosettes, quadrifoils. I mean, it's got a whole bunch of stuff. The front cross is set with a Cullinan 5 diamond, and the Cullinan 3 diamond is set with it in the other cross. Oh my gosh. Okay, the palace confirmed that the additions with the Cullinan 3, 4, and 5 diamonds were part of Queen Elizabeth II's personal jewelry collection, were worn by Her Majesty as brooches. So yeah, they do swap stones out. They swap stones out. As I said, they have to make adjustments anyway. This is something from before a state dinner. I do like the snake. I do like the snake necklace, but I don't know the history behind it. The necklace she's wearing was worn by Queen Elizabeth II at her coronation. So, which is it's really no surprise. Oops. It's really no surprise because they swap jewelry out, they borrow. I mean, come on, let's face it, it's like the largest jewelry collection in the world almost. So of course, if you can borrow some diamonds, why not? And again, you guys are watching Bead and Chat. This is a special edition. I'm talking about the jewelry worn at today's coronation. We talked about King Charles, bless him, and we just reviewed some of the Queen Consort Camilla, or as I've been told, she's now Queen Camilla. So we just talked about some of the things she wore. She kept it very simple. She didn't wear a lot of jewelry. She usually wears bracelets, but she only wore one, I guess, with all the, the crown and all that stuff. You only need, you don't need a lot of jewelry. Let's see. So we're going to move on because there's another piece that I want to show you guys and talk about because it was way different than, okay, I think, yeah, this is it. So thanks again to Harper's Bazaar. I want to talk about these headpieces that the Princess of Wales and her daughter wore. There was a request, from what I read, there was a request that no tiaras be worn. I'm not sure if it was the king that requested it. Probably probably was. Um, he asked for no tiaras, I guess, because he's going to be in his crown, and the Queen Camilla will be in her crown. So he asked no. Um, oh yeah, that's Prince Harry. Prince Harry was looking. He was looking sharp. At least he was in the VIP section with his cousins. Thank God they didn't like banish him to the back of the church. Anyway, that's a story for someone else to talk about. Um, so he requested no tiara. So what they did, and I'm hoping, here we go. Let me see. Can I make this any bigger or no? Yes. Let's try. I'm just trying to make it a little bit bigger for y'all. Okay. Um, I can't. Why can't I scroll down? Okay, it's not letting me scroll down. All right, so let me make an adjustment. Give me 1 second, guys. I just want to, I guess we'll have to just leave it at that so I can scroll down. Um, so, she did wear, a necklace, from King George the Sixth, and it's called the festoon necklace. Um, and that was worn by the former queen, or the late queen. Um, and it was made, for King George the Sixth, for his daughter, then Princess Elizabeth. So for his coronation, he had the necklace made for Her Majesty, and then she's wearing the earrings belong to Princess Diana, but it's the headpiece. Let me see. Does it explain the headpiece? Because from what I read, okay, let's see if it explains it. There was a request for no tiara, and there's Princess Charlotte, who's wearing a matching headpiece and pretty much a matching, ensemble. The ensemble for both of them was Alexander McQueen, and Jess Collette for Alexander McQueen made both headpieces, um, for for her and, Princess Catherine, Princess of Wales. I'm trying to see if there was an explanation as to why, but it but from what I read, he had requested, no tiaras, so that's what they did instead. Princess Eugenie, Eugenie's a lot of fun. She one of the fun cousins, and I think she's expecting her second child too. Of course, it's hard to see what she's wearing, but it's basically a diamond necklace with drop earrings. Princess Beatrice, she's another one. Hoop earrings, sapphire, rubelite, and pink opal. And of course, she would wear hot pink. Go ahead, girl. The coronation necklace, which we talked about before, was originally made for Queen Victoria, and of course Queen Elizabeth II, may she rest in peace. She wore that necklace at her coronation in 1953. And we talked about Charles. He had one crown, and then they swapped it for the St. Edward's crown, which you see here. And did Queen Elizabeth II wear that one? I don't think so. Let me see. Hold on. Okay, yep. This was the crown that Queen Elizabeth II wore at her coronation in 1953, and it was originally made for King Charles II in 1661. Wow. So yeah, there's a lot. If you're a history buff, this was for you. And you guys are listening or watching Bead in Chat. I am your hostess with the mostest. Thank you for stopping by, whether it was live or if you guys are watching on the replay, just let me know. Likes are free, shares are appreciated, and subscribers are always appreciated. I am close to 100 subscribers, folks. So when I hit that 100 subscriber, I'm gonna have a subscriber appreciation night like I did the other night. So just so you know. Let's see what else. Yeah, so we know Queen Letizia of Spain. Nah, it's hard to see. Carolina Herrera. Oh my God, I love that woman. Oh, wow, it's gorgeous. Ooh, of Thailand. Okay, diamond and sapphire necklace. Yeah, that is a diamond and sapphire. Wow, you can see that necklace from here. And box bag. I like her bag though. I gotta try and find a bigger picture of that. Um. Oh, okay. I'm not even going to try and pronounce these folks. Frederick and Mary of Denmark. Yeah, they like to keep things simple. Kate's younger sister may not be a royal. Oh, yeah. I was wondering what happened to her sister. Um. Yeah. So that's that. And wow, that went quick. Um, so, any hoozle. Let me just see if there's anything else interesting. Hold on. Yeah, this coronation was rather. They tried to keep a lot of it simple, so there wasn't. I'm just looking real quick to see if there is um a headpiece that Kate wore. Um, mm, oh, let me see. Hold on, let me see if I can just share. Come on. Oh my goodness. Well, thank you all for joining me. I am working on another video. I talked about what was going on last week. Um, yeah, let's see. There's like this big fight in the manosphere, and oh, here's a better. Let's see. I'm gonna try and share this. I think this is a better. This is a better shot of those headpieces. Mm. Okay, and I thought it was. Oh yeah, okay, here we go. I'm gonna try and share this. Hopefully, it doesn't hit me with an ad. Let's see if I can do this. Come on. Just want to share this one thing. So you guys can have a better. Uh, Okay. All right. So I think this is a better. All right. This is a better shot. Oh, come on. Okay, here we go. This is a better shot of the headpieces. So, in case you guys were wondering, um, there's some more detail here. But I really do like the headpieces. Um, I have never really made headpieces before, so this could be something that um, might be on my to do list. I'm going to stop sharing it because it's trying to run an ad. Um, so that might be something that I will work on maybe later on in the year. But as I was saying, I am working on a different video um, talking about some YouTube beef that has been going on, and I'm almost done with it. It's going to be pre recorded, but it's under my It Happened One Night series. Um, it Happened One Night is a series of live streams gone wrong or YouTube scandals, I guess, for lack of a better word, that have been going on. So that's under my It Happened One Night. So I am working on the next episode of it now as we speak. Um, so I just want to give you guys a heads up that will be out soon. I am actually almost done with it. I just have to do the voiceover. And so look out for that. But I'm glad you guys joined me tonight. I appreciate all of you. If you catch me in a replay, just let me know. And again, likes are free, comments are always welcome. Share with a friend or two or three. And I will see you guys next week. Next week I will be back doing the project. I'm going to work on that bracelet that I was working on last week, that I started last week. And happy pre Mother's Day. I know next week is the day before Mother's Day. If you are looking for a Mother's Day gift and you want something that's a little unusual, and of course, graduation season is upon us. So, shameless plug, please visit my store, pondsedgedesigns.net, and you should find something fun, funky, and hopefully affordable. So, with that being said, you can follow me on Facebook, follow me on Facebook and Instagram. If you have any questions, let me know. Thank you all for joining me tonight. I appreciate you all, and I will see you all next week.
Yeah.